Hello everyone and welcome to the demo video presentation of our project Research Rover. Research Rover is an amazing platform where the research enthusiast and literally anyone who has interest in reading research papers can join. So let me introduce you to this amazing project. So firstly, I want to take a moment to describe the tech stack used to build this application. So the front-end part is designed using Flutter, which is an amazing open source framework by Google for building beautiful, natively compiled multi-platform application from a single code base. So since our front-end is built using Flutter, so we can literally deploy it anywhere, whether it be web, Android, iOS, macOS, Windows or even Linux. And for the backend part, we have used Node.js to create the server, which handles all the logic of our project, providing all the endpoints necessary. And we are using MongoDB as our database. So let's take a detailed look at how the project works. So here is a home page of our application, which shows when the user opens our application, and you can see on larger screens it shows differently and on smaller screen it shows differently, making it completely responsive to use. So on the home page, we just greet the user and give them option to register or log in into an existing account. Let's start by registering a new user. The user have to just provide with their name and email address. To make it more user friendly and securely, we are using OTP. So once user click on generate OTP, a OTP is sent to the user's email address. And you can see it is beautifully designed. So let's proceed by entering the OTP in the box. Now you can see in our database the user is created. Now the user is redirected to preferences page and can select the desired topic that they want to get email on. So as soon as the user selects the preferences and updates it, email is sent to the user with the papers and journals on the topic he chooses. Now you can see how beautifully this email is designed and sent with each interest of the user along with 3 papers on each topic. Now I will take a moment to tell you from where the data is coming. Basically, in the Node.js side, we have set up a function to get papers that makes a request to the Sprinkler's Open API along with the interest of the user. And we have also set the parameter to 3 so that for each topic it takes 3 papers. So once the user updates his preferences, a request is sent to this API with the selected interest and paper are stored in the MongoDB database, as you can see. So this function allows us to handle the paper gathering. Now coming to our application, once the user updates his preferences, he is then sent to a profile page, basically where he can see his details like the interest, and there is also an option to update the interest, and user can click on this button and will again redirect it to preferences page, and the updates are stored in the real time. Now you can see there is an option to select day and time. This is an additional feature that we have added that can let user decide when they want to receive the mails, and this sends the mail on the particular day and the time of the week. So since the emails are sent weekly, user can decide the timing of the mail, and let me show you how we can achieve this. As you have seen, when the user initially registers and chooses the preferences, the email is sent on his email ID, and at the same time in database a field is added of the last email date and is set to the current date and time. In the Node.js code, we have created a scheduler function that keeps on running after every minute and check for each user in database and the last email date, and if the email day reaches to the point which user selected, the email is sent to them. So this allows us to regularly check on the user database and send email accordingly. Basically, this was all about the front end, and I will just quickly tell you a couple of more features. First, your login state is persistent. which means even if we refresh the page, it takes us directly to the profile page. So even if the user visits after some days, we will not have to log in again. And at the top right corner, there is a logout button and user will be logged out. So I will show you by logging into an existing account, and we just have to write the email address and click on generate OTP. And OTP will be sent again, which we have to write, and then we are redirected to the profile page. Basically, this is our complete application with all the features needed to be in good automatic email scheduling application. All the resources used in making this application are open source and can be easily deployed and even scaled further without any issues. You can find all the code for this application in our GitHub, and even the link to application and also the APK files.